Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Jake here, or Super, and today I'm bringing you a commentary on how I got all my nice stuff that I have in my room. I told you guys when I made my setup video, if anyone was interested in how I got it, that I'd make a video, and a lot of people were saying, oh, you're spoiled, and other people were saying, hey, just tell us how you got it. And I'm not spoiled, and this will be the story of how I got it. It's pretty interesting, and if I hear any hateful comments about it, I'm just going to block you immediately. And or also remove your comments depending on what it says. But let's get into this. So let me just get some background information first. This how I got my stuff is, well, here, alright, now that I got that out of the way, I have a liver disease. For anyone who doesn't know, out of any of my subs, I've said it a few times before, not really like got in depth with it, but I do have a liver disease. I got it, I didn't get it, but it started when I was in 7th grade. It was one of those things that was just out of the blue. It wasn't like I had it since I was a kid. It was just kind of something that happened when I was a kid and never fully got to the full stage until I was in 7th grade. So yeah, that's pretty much a background on that. I do have a liver disease, and well, how I got my stuff was, see, I got really sick with my liver disease. Sick enough to where I was out at the hospital probably 3 months out of the year of 3 or 4 months out of the year of 7th grade, and another 2 months the year of 8th grade. So I was very sick. Now, how I got my stuff was, I would go to a doctor, my liver doctor, and every time I'd go, it's in the hospital. Every time you go, you have these people come up to you. And these people are, what are they called? I can't remember the exact name right now. But pretty much they're just there to make you feel better and make you, like, just feel better about anything. And the people that would come there and be like, you need anything to talk about? Talk to me, blah, blah, blah. They're pretty much there just to annoy you. Probably have the easiest jobs in the world. And all they really end up doing is like coloring with little kids the whole entire day and getting paid loads of money for it. So anyways, I always get asked whenever I go to the liver doctor, hey, would you like to come color? Hey, would you like to come and see what kind of stuff we got over here? We got some crafts. How are you doing? Do you have any stress that you need to talk about? Anything that's wrong in your life that you need to talk to someone about? I'm always here. So yeah, pretty much it always happens. And I was never happy to go to the liver doctor. I was never the guy who was sitting there smiling, totally happy. I always had a grouch on my face, and so this made these people, they're called life specialists. That's what they're called, life specialists. They thought I was like so depressed, I hated my life. I don't know, I guess they thought I was going to kill myself, but it really wasn't. I was just not happy to be there, so I wasn't going to put on a smile and pretend that I loved being there when I didn't. So they'd always really annoy me, think that I had like a terrible life and I hated everything, but I really wasn't. I didn't like being there. So I always got asked a lot, and one day when I was going, I went to the doctor. I sat myself down. I didn't feel like I was in a particular grouchy mood or anything. I was kind of just sitting there. Wasn't like with a frown on my face or anything. I was just sitting there with my mom, waiting to get called into the doctor. And the life specialist comes up to me and says, hey, would you like to come color, blah, 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 you know, says the usual stuff. I was like, no, thank you. Then she walks off into the back office. And they called me to go get my blood taken. I get my blood taken before I actually go in to see the doctor sometimes, so they can like see what's going on with my blood and whatnot. So I go get my blood taken. I come back about 5 minutes later, and I see the lady talking to my mom. And my mom's smiling. She's, yeah. And I'm like, what are they talking about? I don't want to see this lady anymore. Like, come on, just leave me alone. So I go and see this lady, and she says to me, would you be interested in maybe having a Make-A-Wish? And I was like, what? She's like, you know, like the Make-A-Wish Foundation, would you be interested in having your own wish? And I was like, she's like, I was just like dumbfounded. I was like, what? Because what I thought, and this is probably what a lot of people probably think, is Make-A-Wish is only for children who are about to die. So I was kind of like, what's she trying to say here? I'm going to die or something? But, no, I'm not dead, obviously. And, she told me, don't worry, it doesn't have to do with only kids who die. You're not going to die. You're going to be fine, blah, blah, blah. She's like, so would you be interested in having your own wish? because we let kids who were, not only kids who were terminally ill, which means they're going to die, but also kids who have been through a lot. And yeah, so pretty much she just said to me, if you'd like to, go ahead, get back to me before you leave. And so I thought about it a lot. I was thinking, and at first I was just like, I don't really need this. But then the more and more I thought about it, the more and more I was liking the idea. The whole time of the doctor's appointment, I was just like, you know, this could be cool. I could get some pretty cool stuff out of this. I've seen kids do some pretty sweet things. So I was still thinking, and then finally when it was done, she said, so you want to have your own wish on Make-A-Wish? And I was like, yes, sure, why not? She's like, okay, do you have any ideas? You don't have to tell me them right now, but what we can do is, here's the paperwork, here's the phone numbers. Just call me back whenever you have the idea of what you wish you want. We'll come to your house, we'll talk to you, we'll talk to your family, make sure your family's not like, I don't know, corrupted in any way, shape, or form, that everything will be okay, and that your parents are trustworthy and whatnot, that everything would go down, we wouldn't take advantage of it, and all that stuff. Because I'm sure there's people out there who see, ooh, they'll pay pretty much for anything I want. And yeah, they don't actually pay for it. They have people who donate. And well, yeah, I just thought I'd put that in there. So anyways, I was thinking, and this was my idea and what I wanted my wish to be. This actually wasn't what happened, but this is what I wanted my wish to be. I'm a huge baseball fan. I play baseball. I've been playing baseball since I was a little kid. The only years I didn't play was when I was sick, which is 7th and 8th grade. And so finally, I got this idea that I'm a diehard Yankees fan, if you didn't know. And I thought, hey, maybe they could fly me out to go see a baseball game, because that's one of the things she had suggested. If you'd like to go see your favorite sports team, we can fly you out on your own airplane, get you a nice hotel, you go see the game, we'll fly you guys back. And you don't have to pay for any of it. So I was like, hey, this could be a great idea. I could take my family and me to go see a Yankees game, and maybe we could get some really nice seats. Maybe we could go see Boston play the Yankees. I was really liking this idea. And so I was talking to her, and the lady came, and I was like, told her my idea. I want to go to a Yankees game. I want to go fly there. I want to stay in a nice hotel, and I'd like to try and meet some baseball players if that's possible. She said, okay, that's not a big problem. But the one thing, she's like, so I'm just going to get back with my office, and this commentary is over.